All right, folks, welcome to this week's Tip Tuesday. For this week's tip, I'm going to talk a little bit about satellite phones and satellite messengers. For those of y'all that don't know what a satellite messenger is, it's one of those little devices like a Zoleo or a Garmin, any of the Garmin inReach series, and Iridium makes one as well. You can Bluetooth your cell phone or your smartphone to the device, and it allows you to text using satellites. And then a satellite phone is just like your cell phone, but it uses satellites to communicate versus cell towers. So for me, what I found when I used one of those satellite messengers is they work pretty good, but they don't always work in real time, and the messages don't always go through. I've had numerous experiences with them between my personal use and what my hunters have used, so I don't carry one. I personally choose to carry a satellite phone instead of a satellite messenger. The reason I do that is when I need to use a satellite phone, or when I need to call someone or get in touch with someone, I can almost always get through on a satellite phone. And when you're using those satellite messengers, again, my experience and the experience of my hunters is those satellite messengers don't always send the message, nor do they always send the message in real time. And if I'm out in the middle of the wilderness, whether I'm like on my Dall sheep hunt in Alaska, or when I'm over in Africa hunting, or when we were in Kyrgyzstan last summer hunting mid-Asian ibex, if I need to reach someone, I want to pick up a phone and be able to reach them. And if my life depends on it, I don't want to try and tether my phone to a satellite messenger and hope that it goes through in real time and all that kind of stuff. So the satellite phone that I choose to use is a Iridium 9575. I've been using the Iridium phones for probably 10 years. This Iridium Extreme or Iridium 9575 is their latest model phone. It's got a GPS on it, and it's also got a SOS button. And when you press that button, it drops a 10-digit grid coordinate exactly where you're at so people can find you, and it sends out an SOS signal, much like the Garmin and Zoleos, I believe Zoleos do as well, have on their messenger, those satellite messenger devices. But again, those devices, from my use, from my personal experience and the experience I've seen from my hunters, is those satellite messengers don't go through in real time, and not all messages go through. With a satellite phone, when I need to reach someone, as long as I've got a satellite in the sky and this antenna can see the sky, then I can make a phone call and I can reach someone. I can hit the SOS button, they know exactly where I'm at and all that kind of stuff. So I always carry a satellite phone with me. I know those satellite messengers have gotten popular, but again, I just haven't had the best of luck with them. So I choose to carry a satellite phone. If you're going overseas, I would highly recommend getting one or renting one. I personally have 5 of these phones, and I have them year-round. For the plan that I'm on for my satellite phone, I guarantee I'm not spending any more money than you're spending on your satellite messenger. Not everybody can get on that plan, but I choose to carry a satellite phone because if I need to use one in an emergency, I know it's going to go through. That's the reason a lot of first responder groups are using satellite phones instead of those satellite messengers. Plus, talking is way easier than messaging if you really need to communicate with someone in an emergency. So I get if you want to have fun with your buddies and just text back and forth while you're out in the woods or wilderness or whatever, a satellite messenger is neat to have and kind of cool. But if my life depends on it, I want one of these. So I hope that helps. If y'all have any questions, or if I can help with anything, just let me know. Take care. Adios.